Hello, everyone. We are live. Let's wait for people to get into this live. We back, guys. We back. Oh, Diddy's children are moving crazy again. Just when I thought that they would be quiet, today's the day they want to come out and irritate the hell out of me. And you know how I feel about those sons. First time catching a live. Wow. Okay, 300 of you already. And it's not even been a minute. Love that for me. Love that for you guys. Oh, Lord. We've got so much to get into, guys. Murad, I'm really liking these lives you're doing. Thank you. I'm trying to make them every other day situation. Murad Nation, let's go. Period. I want to give another minute or two. Let's give it 2 minutes for everybody to come in. Come in, guys. Come in, sit down, grab some tea, grab a drink, grab some orange juice because vitamin C is important. Grab some food. No Murad after dark. I'm actually screaming. It really is after dark here. It's 3 a.m. I wonder where everybody is from. Like, I wonder where everyone's from in this live. What was Paula Abdul like? Paula Abdul was extremely sweet. Met her, she was very nice. Okay, California, Brooklyn. Okay, hopefully we have some New Yorkers in here. New York, Boston, Alabama, Buffalo, Houston, Texas, Michigan. Okay, Staten Island. A lot of Americans. Americans have taken over. They have taken over. Come on, Detroit, North Carolina, Louisiana. I would love to go Louisiana. DC, Netherlands. Okay, New York. We got some more New Yorkers watching from Denver. Thank you so much for the $10. Hugs to planet. It ain't even been 3 minutes, child, and the super chats have already started. That's what I'm talking about. Sheffield, Brazil, London. Period. Not us being up at this time. The Londoners in this life. I'm sorry, but I can't stay up with you. I can't even, Norja, I don't even blame you at this point. I'm so sorry for the Londoners for why I've come late. I will be. Interesting. So there's conversations about Louis Taylor. I've heard these same conversations as well. This is what I wanted to discuss. Yeah, it's 2:45 here, not 4 a.m. I'm not in Brazil. I'm back in London, but Brazil will see me again soon, God willing. But yes, there are conversations that Louis Taylor might be part of the RICO charges. Now, Louis Taylor is somebody who obviously was heavily known for being in charge of the Britney Spears conservatorship and how she basically helped Britney's father to steal so much money from her, rinse everything. She also has connections to the Kardashians, especially Kylie and Kim, being the CEO of their limited companies. And, it's been a lot when it comes to that. Thank you so much, Steph311, for the $10. Loving the content she states. Keep the supers coming. And so a lot of people are having a conversation. And there was a YouTuber, yes, BJ Investigates, I believe, was also called her out many a times, where Louis Taylor is somebody who could possibly be on that RICO charge. We're looking at Christina Coram. We're looking at Louis Taylor as two public people that we know. There could be many people that are private that we don't know. But as we're now getting closer to the Diddy trial, it's beginning 5th of May. In my humble opinion, I feel like it's going to be delayed. I don't know when to, probably by a week or two. I really hope it doesn't get delayed. But, as we get closer to the trial, we're now going to be looking at something like RICO and what's going on. Thank you, Tonya Shores, for the $10. Okay, today you guys are coming in strong with the supers. You lot are coming in strong. Thank you, Tonya. Thank you, Steph. Period. Keep them coming. The energy is on 10. And it ain't even been 5 minutes in this live. I feel like this is going to be the most lit one. I want your voice for my Audible. Maybe I should start recording because you ain't the first person who's told me this. Many people say to me that my voice is very audible. I have a voice for radio, but a face for the camera. Okay? Period. How much have I missed, babes? It's been 5 minutes. Don't worry. Not the bigger the better. Okay, this ain't that type of after dark live. Anyways, Lord. Sorry, that made me chuckle. I done lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say? Um, Louis Taylor could be indicted. We will see. I feel like she is also the type of person that, will clean up loose ends. So I don't know if we will see her. But one thing that I do see is this skin because wow, sometimes I really just be looking at myself and I'm thinking, is this really my skin? Period. Hydrated with electrolytes. Do you understand? Because you lot really just be drinking. It's not just water. You got to drink electrolytes, please. Anyways, Anyways, 700 of you in this live, absolutely loving it. Um, absolutely loving it. But we're going to get into. We have a lot to get into. First and foremost, Earthgod is dead. I don't even know what. Like, this is obviously, and of course, 50 Cent is opening his big mouth. Even at a point where somebody's passed away, it's simply just, you can't be appropriate. Like, he always has to be inappropriate and say things, and in a way that I just feel like he does not need to. But of course, Irv Gotti has, unfortunately passed away. He had a huge legacy in the music business, guys, in hip hop, everything. But even radio stations, the fact that there was a radio station, guys, that even mentioned Irv Gotti's passing and then was playing Ashanti afterwards, I was just like, wow. Oh wow. He was the founder of Murder Inc. Records, for those who, may not know, but he unfortunately has passed away. And so this obviously is crazy news. Um It is definitely crazy news. Irv Gotti is a rapper. He's a musician. Okay, some of you guys don't even know that he passed away. So I feel like from the reactions I'm seeing, I feel like I'm breaking the news to some of you guys. But yes, it was a stroke that he died from. A lot of people are saying that he was murdered, but it definitely was a stroke. Somebody's saying, "What? I've got he passed away." Oh my god, yeah. So sorry if this is the first time that I'm breaking the news, in an abrupt manner. Um, all of the youngers are like, listen, even me, I'm a younger, I'm 28. So really and truly, he's not even in my generation and age. But at the same time, you should know of him. If you know Ashanti and 50, then you're probably gonna know his name. But yes, he has passed away. Um, I had no idea. Okay, a lot of you guys had no idea. Wow. Okay, sorry if this was the way to break the news to you guys. But I guess you lot came for the news, and here we go. This was the news for today that Irv Gotti unfortunately has passed away. RIP to him. He definitely was a hip hop juggernaut. So definitely want to send my condolences to his family for what they're going through in this moment of time. Now, somebody tell me why Justin Combs. Somebody tell me why Diddy's children are acting up again. You lot know how I feel about Diddy's children. You lot need to come closer for this one because I just feel like I'm gonna drag them all over again because I find them to be so annoying, guys. I find the children to be so annoying, guys. So annoying. And the fact that they are once again sending out threats to people. And one of them specifically is Justin Combs, who is basically reaching out to people, sending threats. And one of them, my apologies. One of them is somebody called Chopper. Now, Chopper is somebody that I believe has worked with Diddy in some kind of way. And Justin basically followed him on IG and basically reached out to him. Listen to this story, guys, because this story is crazy. Do you understand? This story is crazy. Justin followed Chopper on Instagram and called him, and he told him, Justin said, that he doesn't appreciate Chopper speaking about his daddy in any kind of way. Not daddy. Chopper laughs it off and says that he would punch his face and beat him up through thick and thin. And this is in regards to Justin Combs. Chopper is saying, I will beat you up. He told Justin to mind his business and get the F off his phone. Justin apologized, backed off, and hung up the phone. Chopper mentions that he got other people calling him asking why he's bashing Diddy. He says he's not really bashing him or being biased. He's not capitalizing off anything from Diddy's interviews. He actually feels like he's talking up for Diddy. And he can't say that he's a terrible person. So Chopper is somebody who is a musician who's basically just worked with. And point blank, period. Hello, I'm back. Sorry, guys. I'm not sure what happened. Can you guys see me? I buffered. Am I back? I don't know what the hell that was about. That's never happened to me before. Um, I was able to reconnect to the stream, Godspeed. But I was just like, well, what the hell was that about? Anyways, whew, yeah, you're buffering. That was AI Murad. God forbid. AI Murad, God forbid. Do you understand? Did you get a call? Absolutely not. But you damn well know if I got a call with Diddy and his children, I would not hold back. And so basically he said to Justin Combs, I would actually come for you and I would ruin you. Don't play this game with me. The fact that Justin even apologized and he hung up the phone clearly goes to show you that these three elder sons are not made of what their father is made of. Their father is a sick and twisted man who's been through horrific experiences and has created horrific experiences with so many alleged and victims left, right, and center. These three elder sons have been fed with a golden spoon since they were kids. They don't understand the meaning of struggle. They've never been homeless. They've never been broke. They've never worked a 9 to 5. They never understand or to live check to check. They don't understand anything like this. They don't understand struggle in any way, shape, or form. They don't get it. Do you understand? So when somebody actually threatens them and says, if you want a buck, I'm going to knock, then they're going to back up because they don't want to affect their pretty faces. And the only reason they're probably supporting their father right now, even though they know that the father is in the wrong, because they're desperate for their money, because they're so attached to the lifestyle that Diddy has given them, as far as I'm concerned, because they don't have the star quality. They are all starless. If we really want to keep it real, all three of Diddy's children are all three of the elder sons, they are starless. Because if they were really stars, then they would have made a name for themselves, made their own money and buck, and they even had a platform to do so and money to do so. And yet all three of them have done absolutely nothing. They've got no talent in any capacity, no shade, all true. Like I'm so sorry, but what talent do they have? Because I would really love to know. There's literally nothing there. And now it's too late, period. And they wanted to have their own reality TV show. It failed. They came out with statements. It failed. Like nobody's buying into it. I'm so sorry. And so it just never worked. So this is why when he got threatened, things obviously went left and they immediately just backed down. I'm so sorry. It's a loser father with some loser elder sons. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. We aren't looking for them, Otis, period. We are not looking for them. They have no real emotion. The children are naive and they're grown adults. It's just annoying, honestly. But reports are now saying, I want to get into this report because reports are also saying, guys, that Diddy actually had a meltdown. So, moving on to the next conversation, when it came to the hospital moment and when it came to him actually going for his knee pain, when we know he was given the Glock 3000 to all of those men, one by one, literally, booty bandit Diddy. He actually wasn't in a position where he was just saying my knees are in pain. He was having a full-on meltdown where he was complaining, screaming, getting angry, and was in a very heightened, intense position. That is now what reports are saying. They're giving us an update on this conversation that Diddy was taken to a hospital because of having an alleged huge meltdown in jail. Sean Diddy Combs' latest hospital stint comes a month after it was revealed that he also had a meltdown in jail during Christmas. So these meltdowns now are coming to be quite frequent, and he got what he wanted from he got what he wanted. He got what he wanted this time because he's been having these meltdowns. Nobody's buying Diddy's meltdowns. They didn't really do anything for him. He was refused to leave and etc. So ain't nobody buying his meltdowns. He was able to get out. He was able to go to hospital only for less than 24 hours. And then, of course, he had to return as well. So he's having these aggressive meltdowns, these tantrums, because he's always gotten what he's wanted in life. And now suddenly he's behind a cell. Something's not clicking. Now you're behind a cell, giving the Glock 3000 to all these men. Of course, he used that to try and get out and it failed. But initially, I thought he just complained that about, knee pain. But in actual fact, in actual fact, he was having a genuine meltdown. And so this person's, how would I say, like freedom is definitely restricted, and so the more of that restriction, the more crazy he's going to get. Major bad news for Jay-Z as well, guys. Can we tap into this, please? Can we please tap into this conversation in regards to how his lawyers absolutely embarrassed himself? Um, absolutely embarrassed himself, absolutely embarrassed himself, had to withdraw. And the fact that he was saying from day dot, let's sanction Busby. Jay-Z came out, let's sanction Busby. Him saying, let's sanction Busby. And then they actually went to the judge to say, can I please withdraw those motions? They put an official court filing to say, we don't want to sanction him anymore. Can we please withdraw them without prejudice? And so the judge is going to look at this and she's going to think, this man, Alex Spiro, does not know what he's doing. I've already told you off for causing instability in the court. I've already told you off for being over emotional and looking at historical cases where Busby might have lost and using that to assassinate his character, which has nothing to do with the Jane Doe case. Already been told you off with that. And now you've been screaming for sanctions on this man, so much so that Annalisa Torres responded to it and said, okay, Busby, please show us that you can work in New York. Otherwise, there's going to be a Rule 11, dismissal. He said that he will submit things within 24 to 48 hours. And next thing you know, Alex Spiro's response is, oh, I want to, withdraw my motion to give him sanctions. You're withdrawing it, babes, because you can't give him sanctions, because you know you lost this round. Thank you, Billie Jean, for the $2, guys. Keep the supers coming. Hit the like button, please, but definitely keep the super chats coming. Let's see you can give the highest one. I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it. Lords. Well, this is what everyone is saying, that allegedly a lawsuit is coming for Jay-Z in the next 48 hours. So I don't know where this information has come from. Maybe from other content creators, YouTubers, but it's like I haven't seen anything of evidence to support the fact that there is a big lawsuit coming his way in 48 hours. We don't know that. Do you understand? So when 48 hours comes and no lawsuit comes, then what are we gonna do? So I don't want to pray or depend on something that we don't know about. It just doesn't make any sense. As of right now, I'm just focusing on the case that he's dealing with, because whilst they're withdrawing the sanctions, they're still wanting to dismiss the case. So Alex Spiro, in my opinion, in my eyes, Alex Spiro has lost twice. Alex Spiro has already lost because Annalisa Torres was dragging his name and said, babes, what you're doing is ridiculous. Like, get it together. You're annoying. He's already in her bad books. And then today he publicly admitted defeat by saying, I don't want to give sanctions to Busby. I am now waiting to see Busby's response to this, because we damn well know Busby is going to drag Alex Spiro down the damn drain, into the sewer, over the river, and into the woods. Busby is going to annihilate. I'm just waiting. I'm just wondering, because this is a ego boost, an ego kick for Busby, because publicly he's like, yeah, right, you're trying to sanction me? Ain't no way. Ain't no way you're gonna sanction me. Ain't no way you're gonna do all that. You tried it. I can work in New York. I've submitted what I need to submit clearly, because evidently they want to retract the sanctions. So it doesn't look good for Jay-Z. The way the way Alex Spirit is working, guys. Sorry, guys. The way Alex Spirit is working, guys, it doesn't bode well on Jay-Z. Erratic, irrational, making things that don't make any sense. Busby needs to reply with his victory lap by 9 a.m. sharp. This is what I'm saying, beloved. Busby, we are waiting for your response. We are waiting for your response. Are you getting sick? I'm not getting sick, guys. I'm genuinely not. I just have like a ticklish cough that actually is going away, thankfully. When I see your comments, I don't lose my thought, my train of thought. This is going live is very different from recording a video. I don't know what Alex Spiro's move next is gonna be, because to me it's giving they don't have nothing up their sleeve. Another reason for why he's wanting to remove the sanctions from Busby, I believe, theory, not saying this is true, but Alex Spiro probably knows, bro, Carter, just been told another lawsuit is coming your way. We can't fight Busby with the sanctions. Let's withdraw the sanctions so that we can keep it more friendly, so that we can look forward to a settlement, and so that this can go away. That is what I think that is one of the main theories. Either that A, they can't sanction him, period, and that is why they withdraw it, or B, they're like, let's play a chess move, let's try settle with Busby, let's try be friendly with him. Therefore, let's retract the sanctions because we know that actually more lawsuits are coming for Jay-Z. It's about to be a juggernaut situation. It's honestly one of the two. And I feel like the album of the year Grammy moment probably was some kind of distraction. Because it doesn't make any sense. Like Jay-Z lost so bad in this instance. I feel like Jay-Z would honestly be better with more professional lawyers. I just feel like Alex Spiro is not doing a good job. Like just because he's won a few cases here and there, which are high profile, great, doesn't mean that it's just I don't like the way he acts. I don't know. I just something about him I don't like. I just don't like the way he acts. I don't like the way Alex Spiro acts, and I just don't think that it's gonna basically work in his favor. Because if you look over at the Eric Adams case, the mayor of New York, he isn't dealing with it correctly. He's being told off. He's being slapped down over there as well. So I feel like Spiro wins on somebody just said it as well on technicalities, certain things that he does. It just don't make no sense. Something in the buttermilk is not clean with this man. Something in the buttermilk is not clean. Mm-mm-mm. I feel like Jay-Z could potentially now be trying to settle in some kind of way. Because the thing is this, if you also settle, it could bring in more lawsuits as well. So I can see any hints on what is dropping more. I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm making that clear now. I feel like other people have said apparently that something is dropping. I don't know about anything. Do you understand? So when it drops, then we can get into it. But as of right now, I don't know nothing, and I'm not going to say with my chest that I know anything, because apparently that people are saying, "Thank you for the 10 euros, Mum Spaghetti. Love your username." A lot of people are saying on the streets, "Thank you." Period. Come on, supers. Murad, I'm enjoying your live videos. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Oh, this is hold on. Oh, this is Jaguar, right? Oh, nice, nice, babes. Nice to see you here. Welcome, welcome, babes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the super. I really appreciate it. Period. Thank you, Mum Spaghetti, and thank you, Jaguar. Period. Come on, Jag in the house. I don't know. People are saying that something's dropping on him in the next 24 to 48 hours. I ain't heard nothing. I don't know what's gonna drop on him. I would rather wait until it publicly drops, until we read some lawsuits to get into the thick of things. Because outside of that, I just don't know what else could be dropping on him right now. I feel like the way that they've said let's sanction Busby, and then today in the court filings they withdrew it. It's crazy. Yeah, Earthgod died. For those who are still shocked, and perhaps did not know until this live, unfortunately, yeah, he did pass away from a stroke. So the sanctions, it's not. It just I don't know. Alex Spiro, I don't like the way he moves. I feel like he makes Jay Z look terrible in this case. Alex Spiro just looking like Wade Wilson, not Wade Wilson. Thank you for the $2, Annie. I appreciate it. Jaguar Wright is in the house. Yes, she is indeed. Period. She's in the building. Welcome to Murad Nation. Love that for you all the way from London. Um, I don't know what Alex Spiro's movie is going to be next. Unless you guys have a better idea, I honestly don't have any understand. I want to quickly pivot. We can come back to the Spiro, Busby, Jay-Z stuff, but I definitely want to pivot quickly, guys, to Bieber, because there are more reports coming out about him today again, basically stating that Hailey Bieber's friends are urging her to leave Justin immediately over his unacceptable behavior, as fans fear that a divorce is looming. So yet again, we've discussed Bieber. We've seen him looking absolutely drained, exhausted, deep, sunken eyes. And then yesterday we saw reports. Thank you, Coco. This is your first super. YouTuber telling me I appreciate the $3. I really do. Thank you so much. Jaguar says RIP Irv Gotti withdrawing respectfully is wild to me. Yeah. Withdrawing the sanctions is definitely wild. Like I don't understand what that is about. What kind of chess move is this for you to withdraw sanctions? I honestly don't understand. It don't make no sense. It honestly don't make no sense. But Bieber, he's been looking exhausted. Something ain't right with Bieber. I'm so sorry. The way something is going on with him, and now we're seeing consecutively for the past 3 days articles stating that they have exclusive information from Haley's sources that she desperately wants to break up with this man. Her friends want her to break up with him, and that they can be, co-parent. It's not looking good for him. And I feel like all of these negative reports that have come out about Bieber, that are still coming out about Bieber, has got something to do with him unfollowing Usher, Scooter Braun, and the rest of his ex team. It's somewhat related, in my opinion, and I feel like it's accelerating some kind of breakdown for Bieber. There were reports yesterday that he's back on substances, that he's heading for a 300 million divorce. Then we're seeing countless images of him looking exhausted. And now today, another article from The Sun is basically saying that Haley's friends want him to leave him ASAP. So something, whilst we're focusing on the Jay-Z case and the fact that Diddy is facing new lawsuits every single damn minute of his life, I genuinely feel like something about Bieber is going to implode this year that is going to be absolutely crazy. I feel like I definitely feel like, something about Bieber is going to implode. Whether it's a shocking divorce, whether it's being subpoenaed, whether it's some discovery, whether it's a lawsuit against him, sorry, incriminating him in some kind of way, because a lot of people see him as a victim, which I definitely feel like he is, in my opinion, in some kind of way. But I feel like nobody sees him as somebody that could be incriminated because he was around all of these people. Why is he an angel? Why is he somebody who's innocent? Because there's a fine line between you going through things, unfortunately, and then you continuing that cycle. Once you've continued that cycle, I don't care for you. So as of right now, I just feel like it could be anything of this nature. Um, we just need to keep our minds open to what happens with Bieber. That's what I'm saying. Yep, the Baldwin family as well. Like the fact that he unfollowed his father-in-law, one of the Baldwins. They never really got on anyways, apparently. So I don't understand. Somebody saying also that Bieber is still paying potentially. I feel like this Bieber stuff is spiritual warfare. Two words. That's it. I feel like it's some kind of soul ties nonsense. I don't know what's going on, but I definitely feel like it's spiritual warfare. I said this in my live last night. I didn't expect to speak about Bieber again, but the fact that I'm seeing more reports coming out today, I'm just like, well, I definitely want to speak about it for 5, 10 minutes. Some kind of spiritual warfare, something is some deep psychosis or something like this is happening. I don't know. The funny thing is, I haven't actually been coughing all day. I think it's just the way that I'm sitting. It's just not good for me. I definitely see a conservatorship happening, like Wendy Williams, because Wendy Williams' garden. Let me show you Wendy. Let me show. Speaking of Wendy Williams, let me show you her conservatorship guardian. Don't even get me into the day 26 interview because that was very scary. Thank you so much, Caribbean Queen. Murad, you are sweetheart and always on point. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you, Caribbean Queen, period. Period. I just need to show you guys who is this woman. I just want to try, I want to try find her face and show it to you guys because I don't understand. The woman that is controlling Wendy is insane and very scary. I feel like I've just lost the picture and I'm gonna try to find it again for you guys. But it's just very, very odd. And her guardian basically came out today to say, well, if Wendy is saying she doesn't have dementia, we're gonna try and give her a new medical report, basically to tell us and shut us up, and basically tell us that she does have dementia. So I don't know who the hell is this woman, please. Who is that? Where did she come from? Like, like, who are you, bro? Where did you come from? Sabrina Marissi informed the judge overseeing Wendy's case today, informing her about Wendy's recent interviews and what she's been doing. and basically said that, where she basically said she didn't have dementia, the original diagnosis that landed her in this facility. Now she's basically saying, one of the attorneys, that, let's basically do another medical dementia evaluation, examine, so that she can tell us the. Guys, what's going on? What's going on with this live today? I don't understand. I don't understand. Somebody's trying to, like, why am I continuously buffering and then being able to reconnect? Like, somebody said Jay-Z's in this live. Beloved, we're talking about Wendy Williams, so I don't understand. Is it really about Wendy that we can't speak about? Because I don't understand. It's not making sense. Jaguar says you're hot. Periods. Jaguar approved. Do you understand? Periods. I got a fresh trim. I said the barber's gonna see me today. I got the line up. The skin is skinning. Period. 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 I've been going to the gym. Period. Okay, I need to relax. And I drink water. Period. People really don't be drinking water. I had a friend who used to drink Coca-Cola at like 11 a.m. I said, Godspeed. What are you doing? God forbid. God forbid. I don't understand what the hell that was about. I don't know why this live keeps just running out for no reason. It probably is just the Wi-Fi in where I am right now. My parents, let's just say that. It's great to hydrate, period. It's great to hydrate. It definitely is. And I also wash my bed sheets, because a lot of people don't be washing their bed sheets, God. You got to wash your bed sheets, please. Please. Now, please tell me. This is actually, I don't know if I should play the video of this, because this is something else that I wanted to speak to you guys about, and it was about day 26. Day 26. And it is very sad that he was out here getting very emotional.
A talented, passionate people. Yeah, we talented, passionate people. I don't understand. No, it's okay, bro.
I want to play this, but I feel like Vlad TV is somebody who copyrights like that, so I don't want to play it. I'm so sorry. I would love to play it, but I feel like he copyrights loads of people, so I really don't want to show it. But as you can see, he is somebody who is part of a music group. Um, he's somebody who's part of a music group, and in this video, he breaks down. Vlad ain't definitely a friend. I'm glad that we all agree. Like, I just feel like I don't get a good vibe from him. I'm so sorry. I just don't get a good vibe from him. Day 26 broke down horrifically and was basically speaking about Diddy and about why people like Diddy do stuff like this. In the video, he also said that Diddy needs to be in prison to protect himself from himself, that he is so dark of an individual, and that, he basically began, like, to see a grown man with a grown man all in a group and he's choking up crying just speaking about Diddy clearly shows you that the pain that Diddy has inflicted upon him is in here. It's trapped in here. His body has not released this pain. He has not gone to therapy. He's not gone to, any kind of physical therapy to release this. A lot of people actually don't, especially men. We keep this in. We don't talk. We talk to our friends about it. So he's part of a group. For those who are saying, oh, who is this, who is day 26, he is part of a group. And I just feel like, I'm gonna be very honest with you guys, Vlad was not the right place for day 26 to be. Like, he was not in, like, for you to be breaking and crying down about Diddy, in front of Vlad, Godspeed. Because if you were in front of somebody who could have held you in that moment, you could have gotten so much out of your breakdown. Instead, you broke down, spoke about stuff, and then it was all just kind of ushered away. But had you done it in front of the right person, not that I'm saying that this is what you should have done, because when you break down, you break down. But had you should have done it in front of a therapist, the right interviewer, somebody more compassionate, more empathetic, not somebody just using you for views and stuff, then you would have been in a better position. I definitely commend you guys to watch this whenever you want to watch this, because day 26, guys, was in tears. This man choked up, cried, got emotional, and just absolutely lost it for a minute or two. And I don't know, I just feel like doing it in front of like Vlad, God forbids, because what are you really? I don't know how you could do that. I don't like his vibe. I don't like his vibe, guys. Even Jag says Vlad is my least watched, and I won't watch that. That was the point of Vlad with me on Peers, she says. Yeah, I feel like he's just like some people's spirit I just don't align to, is basically how I'm just gonna say it. So that we can stop talking about him. Because his spirit is just, people's spirits these days, like, are just very twisted. And once I get that sense from somebody's spirit, I just don't need to be checking for them. I just keep it moving. I don't even say anything. And I think that we should definitely be on that wave so that we can save our own energy. Um, let's just stop giving them airplay, because yeah. Is anybody following the Blake Lively Justin Baldoni case? Because Blake herself, guys, has been hit with another lawsuit. I'm gonna run through this because I feel like a lot of people don't really are not tuned into this here. We're more tuned into the Diddy Jay-Z stuff, but I definitely want to run into this conversation, guys, where you have basically Blake Lively and her headache is getting worse because she is basically facing another lawsuit, a defamation lawsuit. And this has nothing to do with Justin Baldoni. But Justin Blake's legal headaches, guys, have just gotten worse. The actress is now being sued by a crisis PR firm for defamation in an ongoing lawsuit. This is breaking news. Blake was slapped with a new lawsuit by Jed Wallace and his company. Come on, Wallace. After she named both parties along with Baldoni in her lawsuit. So basically, the PR firm is saying, you ain't gonna name us in the lawsuit. Are you crazy? What did we do? You're trying to bring us into this. So the PR company is basically suing her, saying, you've defamed us. You brought us into a case that's not true. So Blake is basically creating more enemies left, right, and center. And I know that we're so focused on the Jay-Z case. We're so focused on the Diddy trial. I get it. We've been in this and out this and through thick and thin. And I feel like we're more focused on that, and I get it. But listen, the Blake Justin stuff is also just as crazy in my opinion. And I definitely feel like it's something that we need to watch our eyes on this, because Blake is basically, in my opinion, burying her career. She's definitely burying her career. It's yeah, I can see why people want to compare it to the Johnny Depp Amber stuff, but she definitely is burying her career in some kind of way, because this is a defamation lawsuit that is quite serious, and and now she has to obviously face that as well, alongside the madness that may be. Not somebody saying everyone that Vlad interviews end up in prison. I don't know what Blake is doing. I don't know what I don't know what Blake's going on. Jag said Ryan filed now. Um, no, apparently, if it buffers, it can be sometimes because people are reporting the live. I don't think that's the case, because then the live would just, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Because then the live would not be able to come back. I've never been in a position where I'm able to come back to a live. Like normally, if the live is weak because of the weak Wi-Fi or something, it just disconnects. It's gone. So, but the fact that I'm able to reconnect and jump back into the live is killing me. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know you could even do that. Nikwa. Wow. Wow. Hi, Murad. I just want to say thank you for the honest updates and the consistency of your videos. It truly helps to stay informed what's happening. Please don't forget to sleep, but keep them coming. Look at me acting like a mom trying to take a picture of this. I genuinely love my subscribers. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Niqua. Period. Niqua Matthews. Love that. Jag says, expensive pain. Paul Ryan, Ronald Blake's looking crazy. He definitely looking crazy. I feel like the nice guy act, people ain't going to buy into that anymore. People ain't gonna buy into that anymore. Thank you so much, Niqua. I appreciate it, guys. Keep the supers coming. Can anybody top that 50? I don't. I honestly doubt it, to be honest with you. But I really appreciate the 50. Thank you so much. Um, thank you so much. Ryan does look crazy, but you know what's also crazy about this Blake Lively madness? Her bestie Taylor Swift is trying to separate herself from the conversation. She doesn't want to be dragged into this. And Justin's team are even saying that we might have to subpoena Taylor. And that's the last thing that she wants. She doesn't want to be dragged into any lawsuit. It's not good PR. It's not good. She doesn't want any of that. Does the super chat money go to the person who's live? Yes, 70% of it does. 30% goes to YouTube. Taylor and basically Blake are meant to be besties. So Taylor doesn't want any of this mess. She is definitely trying to walk away from the whole conversation because for Blake to be basically saying on her screenings, oh, me and her be texting every day, we be calling. During the movie set, she helped me and guided me and and all the stuff that she was saying. Um, yes, 30% goes to YouTube, guys. 45% does not go to YouTube when it comes to a super chat. It's 30%. So for her to be saying, because my thing is this, if you're now saying publicly that me and somebody text every day, then that other person needs to corroborate that. Otherwise, something in the buttermilk is not clean. So for you to be saying that, oh, me and her are besties, babes, she's definitely disassociating from you, from what papers are saying. She's separating herself from you. So I don't know. Taylor doesn't want any of this mess. Bieber will be on 50 Cent's documentary that's coming out soon. Can you imagine? That would be an absolute gag. I don't think Bieber will suit anyone. I don't think Bieber has any of that power. And from what I've been told about him, Bieber is extremely controlled. He has handlers all around him, or he did, and he's basically trying to get out. But I don't think Bieber has any strength to do something like that without his life being in crazy danger. I just don't think so. And also I don't think he'd want to do it either. Yeah, the fact that reports came out yesterday saying that Justin Bieber is using substances again is a crazy report. Yeah, that's just crazy. What a crazy allegation to say against him. Yes, Earthgod has passed away. It's such a crazy allegation to say against him. It's Illinois. It's not Illinois. I was saying Illinois like an idiot, but it's Illinois. Bajibo, you made a very good comment. Let me read out your comment. Bajibu, your name is. UK artists still been to hush on their experiences with Diddy, but shout out to MIA and Mel B. Yeah, I know. I do feel like the UK people are not saying anything about P. Diddy, and I don't understand why. Because if all of these lawsuits are coming out against Diddy, he's facing 10 more lawsuits that are all about to be revealed in shocking detail. He's facing 10 lawsuits, do you understand, where he was eating semen, telling these people, you must release so I can eat your semen on somebody else, some nonsense stuff or whatever the hell he was going on. Why isn't the UK saying anything? I honestly don't understand, because outside of America, he was in the UK the most. He was in Paris the most. He was in London the most. So what's going on? Why does he not have a property here in London as well? I'm so confused by it. Like, I'm honestly so confused. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Maybe he's been protected. Diddy is definitely not being protected. He's been sacrificed enough. Yes, he was in what, and people are saying, yeah, one person came on a lawsuit saying that he was semen eaten. Who? I actually met her at the airport. Paula Abdul. She was very sweet. Collecting semen, collecting fluids from certain men. That's what Diddy was doing, putting them on putting them on other people for him to eat it up. Mm-mm. Godspeed. This is why I keep mentioning God randomly when I'm talking about this stuff, because you got to keep mentioning God through stuff like this, because the more you discuss stuff like this, you just got to keep mentioning God, like, because it is just disgusting. Mm-mm-mm. And for the fact that that man said it in a lawsuit clearly shows that it wasn't consensual. So what kind of devil are you for you to be in a non-consensual way taking somebody's fluids and eating them? I'm just very bemused by it. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's a ritual, maybe it's more. I don't even know. Cannibal. That's what somebody from the making of the band accused him of. Cannibalism. Because he said that he would eat somebody's flesh or something like that. Mm-mm-mm. It's just like ritual behavior. And the gag is, you're doing all of these rituals, but where are you now? You're in prison, babes. In a cell. You ain't like these rituals what have they done for you? And Suge Knight now is coming to say that Diddy is in danger, and that as his trial comes close, people are basically going to, try to off him, and that there's prizes to off him, and that Diddy is scared of being basically assassinated in any kind of way, similar to Epstein, and so therefore he's now worried. And I definitely feel like if a report comes out that Diddy has passed away, I'm going to be so upset. Do you understand? I'm going to be fuming if somebody has got to this man and has offed him before his trial, because I want that man to go to trial. We've worked up to this point. He needs to face the music. He definitely needs to go to trial, because as time goes on, I'm worried now that as we get close to his trial, right before, something's going to happen to him. He will go to trial, period. Because the trial's beginning. But other people may not want him to go to trial, is what I'm saying. The trial we won't see. But we ain't never gonna get that Epstein list, guys. It's never gonna come our way. For anybody who thinks that they're gonna get the list, you ain't getting nothing. I'm so sorry. Even after his passing, you thought that you would get stuff. Absolutely not. So I don't think Diddy's gonna sing like a canary for anybody, because I don't think he's gonna be allowed to do it. Clive is still walking around untouched. Absolutely. Because whoever you think is powerful, there's 10 more people above him. Whoever you think is powerful, there's 10 more people that are more powerful above him. Like, I'm really worried about that. I don't want this man because best believe, receive, and understand that when that trial begins, I will be in New York. I will be in New York outside the courthouse, going live. It's gonna be lit. And we're gonna get the reports, and we're gonna get them there and then and quick. Do you understand? I will definitely be live covering that. I will be in New York. Let's go. I'm ready. At this point, after all these videos I've made and reports I've made, like we're all us content creators, we're all ready. We will all pull up. We're all gonna be there. I'll be here watching. Hi Murad from New Zealand. Shout out New Zealand, says Tammy. Keep the super chats coming, guys. I appreciate it. Keep the comments coming. I'm late, but I'm here. Thank you, Karen. Let's go, Murad. Hey, from Florida. I love it when you guys say where you're from. I find it to be so cute. It's like we're pen pals. And you guys are just like far away, but also so close. It's cute, right? Come on, we're all pen pals. Clive Davis, get ready. I mean, at this point, I don't think anything's going to happen to Clive Davis. Liverpool, Montreal, California, UK, Australia, Jamaica, Ohio, Tennessee. A lot of people from Ohio. It's crazy. My ex-housemate was from Ohio. We used to live together. Macrons. Oh, okay. Chicago, Tennessee, Texas, New York, New Jersey, Alabama, Washington, Canada, California, San Diego, Idaho, Wisconsin, Santiago, London, El Paso, Texas. A lot of Texans as well. Connecticut, Manchester. Shout out to Manchester. Pennsylvania. Big up St. Lucia. Thank you so much for subscribing, Rushme from Canada. Shout out to Canada. I mean, shout out to Canada, baby. Because I'm Canadian. Shout out to Canada as well. Toronto, Canada. The Bahamas. Jamaica. New Mexico. Spartanburg. I don't know where that is. Brooklyn in the house. Come on, Bahamas. Period. Washington State. Dominican Republic. The spot on your eye is gone. Actually, I don't know what happened. It's still there. But it looks a bit different today. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Send supers. We've been live for an hour. I really want to go to the Bahamas. Okay, it says many Americans, not including New York, not including LA. What state would you recommend somebody from London to travel to? Like, does that question make sense? Come on, Zambia. Utah? Texas. Yeah, for vacation. Not including New York, LA, because I've been to both of those places. But where else in LA, sorry, where else in America would you recommend? I've been to Boston as well. Come to Denver, Colorado. Texas. Shout out to Alaska. San Francisco. I didn't like San Francisco. I've actually been. I did not like it. Miami. Okay, I've never done Miami. Because I want to go this year. Miami. Atlanta, New Orleans, period. Come to Nobu in Atlanta for the World Cup. Is that where you work? Come on, Nobu. I gotta read Taylor again, Murad, and God love you, you're live again. I am. This is my third day that I'm live in a row, and it's nice to be live with you guys. But I'm only gonna be going live if there's things for me to talk about. So I'm gonna obviously do my research in the future, and if there are things to talk about, I will be going live. That's just how I see it. I don't want to be going live every day just for the sake of it. Like we all got things to do. So unless there are things going on, we need some Africa up in here. Period. Right. Like, why are we up like this, Bajibu? I don't understand. Lake Tahoe, amazing. Go to Oklahoma. You will love it. I definitely want to go to the South. I definitely want to go to Texas. This ain't Texas. I'm joking. There's way too many to count. Do you receive emails? I do indeed. Yes, to the South. No complaints here. Your voice is super soothing. Glad to catch you live again. Amazing. The Grand Canyon. Moran, can you sing? Absolutely not. God forbid. If I start singing, all of you will leave this live. Come to Malta. I cannot sing at all, guys. Please. Please. It's really not me that will sing. I can't do it. And not by force. Like, really not by force, guys. Sorry, I just cracked my knuckles. Thank you guys for the super chats. Thank you guys. This was a good live. We had a good session, guys. This 1 hour ran quickly, but I feel like we got through so many conversations. So did I miss all the news? You absolutely did, beloved. You missed all the news. So sorry that you did, Miss Ivlak 420 and Danette. It was your first time here. I'm pretty sure that you guys can run through this live again. Are you sleepy? I absolutely am getting sleepy. It's nearly 4 a.m. and I am just exhausted. So this live was good. It was a good. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this live. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this live. Hopefully it was a good live. You know, to get through things for an hour. Um, Love Island review. God forbid, season is not seasoning for me. I'm not in. I'm not enjoying any of it. When I naturally enjoy it, I will peek in. But I just feel like everything is so rehearsed. It's just not giving authenticity. Which is why it's the lowest rated. Oops. Just got here, babes. Maridi, you're too late. Yes, you guys enjoy the live. Okay, amazing, amazing. Any more supers? Any more super chats before I leave? Any more comments before I leave? I'm gonna give you guys 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Thank you so much, Butterfly Kisses. What a nice comment. I came late. I'll replay it. Super Diddy. God forbid. Consider doing a live with Perez Hilton? Absolutely not. No shade. Daily and consistent content. Been cooking egg and salmon. Yum, says Jaguar Right. I love me some egg and salmon. That's all I eat. I love eggs. One thing about me, I'll eat 5 eggs a day in a scrambled. I'll have 5 scrambled eggs. And I love salmon. I love fish. I just had salmon. Love that for us. Our minds. Salmon is beautiful. I love salmon. Oh, and I love eggs. Godspeed. Love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you guys soon for another live. Because apparently the streets are saying that Jay-Z's about to face something big. That's what the streets are saying. The streets are saying that he's about to face something big. So I guess whenever that happens, I don't even know when. I honestly don't know. I'll catch you guys soon.